So we are live now.
Yes, recording.
So can we start now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, perfect. So, okay. Hello guys, this is Mohammed Sharjeel with you, and I am recording this video on the behalf of my company, MS Digital Agency, and I am with Sir Robert, who is from Canada, and he can introduce to you before we start this session. So I request Robert, can you please introduce yourself to my audience? So we are gonna start this live session.
Hi, my name is Robert. I am a coach and a teacher over in Canada, and I've started a website that I'm running for our youth to educate our youth. And I've contacted Mohammed Sharjeel to work on that website with me to help me with the design of the website. So I have come into contact. I work with Mohammed Sharjeel, and now we're doing this interview.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Sounds great. So Robert, I have some questions for you. Okay. So my first question to you is, Robert, how you know me? Like how we know each other?
Okay, so I met Mohammed through Upwork. I posted a job looking for somebody to work on my website.
Robert, sorry for the interruption here, but can you please define little bit about Upwork as well?
Okay, so Upwork is a website or a way of getting people to work on your technological stuff. So I posted a job on this website looking for someone with certain criteria to work on the website. I had many applicants, probably over 30. And then Mohammed Sharjeel's proposal was the best. That's why I took him. He did a mock-up of my website, what it could potentially look like, and what he was willing to do for me. And so he went above and beyond. On this website, I did hire Mohammed Sharjeel, and we went through with the project, and it went well.
That sounds great. But my next question is, obviously, I'm not the one who apply on your job. There are many freelancers as well. There are more than 40, 50. I don't know. You are going to tell me how much application you receive on your job. But why you hire me among all these freelancers? And even I am a new freelancer, okay? I don't have a much experience on Upwork. I am just done 3 or 4 small jobs on Upwork. Then why you hire me and give me such a huge amount project? Like, obviously.
I hired you mostly because I like your mock-up, your free mock-up. It just gave me sort of a vision of what you can do and what you're willing to do. I like that you spoke English fluently. That meant a lot. And that you were willing to do what you didn't know or learn what you didn't know to make my project look exactly like I wanted it. And I like that through our brief conversations that you never said no. So whatever I asked, you said yes, and you figured it out. And yes, you were one of over 30, I think it was 30 applicants. And you got all the important stuff right. You answered quickly. Your English was good, and the free mock-up definitely caught my attention.
Sounds great. Robert, what's your take on that? Because as long as my experience is concerning, what I am thinking is that make a good relationship between a client and a company or a freelancer is more important than doing a job or any kind of technical skill. Because technical skills came in the later half. But what most important thing is we can communicate, we can understand what's the project it could be, and obviously the language skills as well. Then the development skill or coding skills or graphic skills then came after. But what come first is understanding, communication skill, and all that stuff. What's your take on that?
Absolutely. I mean, communication is everything. Everyone can learn to do something, but they can't learn to communicate instantly. So your communication was good. And like I said, I was able to get across to you what I needed, and you went and figured out how to do it. So that was important to me.
So Robert, how was your experience as long as my communication skills are concerned?
Very good. I was happy. I was happy. I got what I needed done. You were able to communicate with me. You were available when I needed to talk to you, and you responded quickly. So very good.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Robert. So now the second part is, what was your experience as long as your blog website is concerned? Like, what was your experience as long as me, Mohammed Sharjeel, is concerned in terms of web development, my coding skills or my WordPress skills, or the way I make your all website and all the stuff and categories, header, footer, logo, and all that stuff.
That was
What was
good.
your
I
experience?
mean, we definitely had differences in opinion when we started, but we were able to communicate amongst each other to figure out what exactly I was looking for. And I think a credit to you is some of the stuff you didn't know how to do, but you went and learned how to do it, or you figured it out, or you worked hard to figure out, which to me was important because, of course, being a coach and a teacher and helping people through problems, it's not about the problem. It's about how do you get to the solution to the problem, which is what you did. So you went and figured it out. Took a few tries sometimes, which is good. I think that's the good quality to have, because anybody that's willing to learn will learn.
Robert, in every project, in every job, in every, in single day, you have to learn.
Yes, absolutely.
No matter it's about communication, it's about technical, it's about anything. You have to learn, because if you stop learning, then you are stop earning. That's what my concept, my mind is about.
Yes, you're right. You're correct.
If you stop learning, you can stop earning. You have to learn on daily basis. And if you can earn more, then you have to learn more.
Correct. Yeah, you're
So
right.
that's my mindset is all about.
Good. You gotta keep that up.
Robert, my next question is, okay, you told everything about me as a individual freelancer. Okay, like my communication skill, my technical skill, and all that stuff. Okay, now as you know, and I am recording this video on the behalf of my company, my startup MS Digital Agency, as you know, and as I told you as well, you saw all the stuff related, my reviews, my client testimonials, or my Google My Business, my website, my social media, everything. You know what I'm doing at the moment. So what's your take on that? Like, how you see my startup?
Well, it's good. You're growing, right? That's what you want to do. Is you got to start somewhere. So it's nice to see that you are active. You are pursuing work. You are pursuing testimonials and trying to get good, happy clients. And that's definitely the right track. So I like to see that. That's good. It's good that you're working hard at it.
And Robert, as I spoke earlier, that the technical skill and these skills are important, obviously important, but it's the next part. Okay, the first part is you have to communicate with the client. You have to understand what your client want. Then you have to understand it and you make a solution for it. Okay, so as long as my startup is concerned, so what I do is I am trying to question out many clients from US, Canada, and all, these kind of countries, and I asking them, like, I have found your business, and on your business you have to make these changes to grow your business more. Okay, so if they are great, and as I told you, then I offer free as well in the starting to build a relationship between a client and me, obviously, because I am, here in Karachi, Pakistan, and you are in Vancouver, Canada. So obviously we have a great, you know,
Yeah.
distance between us. So it's the only way to get trust to each other is to offer in free.
Yeah, I mean, you have to sell somebody on what you're doing, and a good way to sell it is for free. Free is a very good price. And even if it was just a simple, I mean, it was a mock-up. exactly what I was looking for, but it showed that you were eager and you were willing to go that little extra bit to take me on as a client. And every person that's, getting a service wants someone to do the best that they can do. So that's what sort of gave me an indication. Out of the 30 applicants, you were the only one that did that. So that was good. It was valuable to me.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Robert, as long as you see my startup, MS Digital Agency, like obviously, as you know, I have some developers, some marketers as well along with me. I have 2 or 3 developers with me. They are work with me. And if I find some, 5 to 6 project back to back, so obviously I can't handle them. So
Yep.
they are the one who are obviously gonna do my work on the behalf of me and my company.
Yep.
So how you see my startup like MS Digital Agency? What's your advice, suggestions to me?
Yeah.
Like I have to hire more people. I have to make developer team stronger. I have to make marketer team stronger. How can I improve? What's your advice on that?
I don't think you need to make anything bigger. I think you just need to stay focused on what you want to do. So do what you do and do it really well. So in terms of, doing websites, keep doing websites, do your best. It'll come. The growth will come. You just need to keep working really hard at it. One suggestion I would have for you is, obviously you're in a different part of the world and a lot of our styles are different and sort of the marketing's different. I think if you want to continue to work in international areas, maybe make sure you have a grasp or get somebody to focus on what it is that works in that particular region. So what kind of websites work in North America? What kind of websites work in Europe? What kind of websites work in Pakistan? Because I'm sure, Pakistan has different colors and different things that they like than America does. And I noticed that difference when we first started working together, that you guys were doing a little bit different than I was used to, which was interesting to see. But it's 2 different markets, and I think it's just important to stay in tune with the market you're working in. It's not one size will not fit all. You'll have to adapt to each individual market, and that'll just take a little bit of research, but easy enough. Just needs to be considered.
No, it's a very you can say it's very essential for me, and I learned a lot from what you are trying to say. That market is very important. Like if I'm talking about US, so obviously the style, the concepts, and the mindset of UK business owners will be different. And as long as Pakistan or sub Asia like Dubai, Malaysia, these kind of business owner have the different mentalities.
Yes.
So obviously, and I noticed this point and I working on it. Thanks for that, Robert. Thanks for that. Oh, and the last thing, Robert, you said I'm just working on websites, so I'm just gonna tell my all peoples here as well that I'm not working on just website. I'm working on different kinds of website like blog, like e-commerce, like static, like business, landing pages. Okay, as long as website is concerned, so we are working on SEO as well, search engine optimization. Robert. So we did SEO as well. We did graphic designing, logo designing, and many other work as well.
Services involved with the website for sure.
Okay, Robert. Yeah. We have different services. So the last and most important question of this interview is why every business need an online presence, like having a website, logo, a brand identity, stationery like business cards, billboards, signboards, and brand identity, logo, website, applications, portals. Why a physical business need an online presence in this COVID situation? In this, keep that in mind. We are having in pandemic where all the business are closed. Physical business has no more sales or more growth. If you don't have an online business, you can't grow. So what's your take on that, Robert?
Well,
how you see that?
The way of the future is digital, online. I mean, people learned, I think, throughout this pandemic that you don't need to go to a store. You can order what you want and it comes to your house. Or, I mean, I don't know what it's like in different parts of the world, but here in North America, I can order something at 10 o'clock at night and it's here by the next day. So it's the way of the future. Jobs are becoming more online. People are working from home. Branding is everything. People associate with brands. It's always been like that. It's getting stronger. It's really important to get your brand out there, get your products online, because people are becoming more and more familiar with the online world. More and more of the world is starting to get internet. I know internet is not available everywhere in the world yet. So as that progresses, so will everything else online. More people online means more sales, more brand awareness, and more jobs, all that follows. So yes, online is the way of the future. Every company, I believe, should be online.
Exactly, Robert. Without Jack Ma, famous, you know about him, Jack Ma,
Yes, Jack Ma,
the
yeah,
owner and
Alibaba.
CEO of Alibaba,
Yeah,
have said if a business has not the online presence, it's not gonna a business in 2021 and 22.
yeah. I don't.
So a big, he is a big entrepreneur. He has a great mindset. So if that kind of people spoke about online presence, so online presence very essential, as you know. Business online presence is very essential.
Absolutely, yes.
Is it?
Oh, absolutely. You need to go online. You need to have a website. You need to have some sort of awareness online. Whatever you believe is best for your company, you should be online. Yes.
Yeah. And even if these things are not gonna work, like if a website is not important, if blog is not important, if Google My Business is not important, if social presence like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn are not important, so why every big companies or huge you can say brands are having an online presence? Why it's so?
Well,
The question is for you.
social media is
Those
important.
Yeah, like for example, I have seen so many business owners and entrepreneurs like online presence is not important, website is not important, social media is not important, logo is not important. So my question to them are like, why AliExpress have a social presence? Why Amazon have a e-commerce website? Why? Because in 2021 you need a digital presence, you need an online business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it?
Oh, for sure. It's just the way it's going. The way things are going. Have to.
Yeah, some time for me and my company. I really appreciate that. So I really thanks to Robert sir. Thank you so much
Oh, you're very
that
welcome. You're very welcome.
you expend some time for me and my company. I really appreciate that. And again, same shirts.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yeah, I wish
so
you best of luck in your company, and we'll keep touch.
yeah,
Okay.
thanks a lot for that, and again I really thanks to all my viewers who watching this video. And in the last, and I again repeat, Robert, thank you so much for having your time with me. Thank you so much, and we will obviously keep in touch. And yeah, that's end for now, and we
Perfect.
will then come with a new session.
Okay.
Okay,
Have a good
Robert.
day. Have a good day.
Have a good
See
day,
you.
sir. Thank you
Bye.
so
Bye.
much.
Bye.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.